Hey guys, it's me again, and here we are. And today is going to be a great day. Today I'm going to be doing something for the very first time I've never done before, and I'm excited to share it with you. Okay, first of all, I log in, and on top of the great day that we're already going to be having, on top of everything that is going to be happening, I log in and I find that today everything is stacked in my favor. A trinket or a ring and a piece of gear as well as 2,000 gold just for doing some world quest. I mean, how easy can that be, right? And on top of that, I am going to be, and I just want to let you guys know I would really appreciate it if you tune in. After the live stream concludes, we will be only going for 1 hour tonight. And the reason being at 10:30, half an hour after the live stream we will be doing the first ever premiere on my channel. So be sure to swing by, check that out. You can go ahead as soon as the live stream ends, go ahead and pop on over into the premiere window. We can chat it up, we can talk, we can enjoy things, and we can watch the video together. Now I do believe that this video is going to be one that's going to blow you away. So definitely be sure to check it out. And if you are watching this on the playback, by all means, still watch the video. It is called, well, on the thumbnail it's called Friend or Foe, but the title of the video is True Enemy, or Wow, True Enemy. It's going to be one that is going to make you think. It's going to make you rethink everything you've done in previous expansions, and it's going to be one that makes you cautious about how you deal with certain factions, certain entities in the game going forward. So it is something that I would definitely suggest watching. And if you watch it live with me, fantastic. If not, I still do appreciate your support by watching afterwards. Always appreciate it. And by all means, please do be sure to give a thumbs up and and drop a comment. In this video, if you're watching it after or not, if not, speak up in live chat. And in either case, I appreciate you guys. It does mean a lot. It's not something that I take for granted. I know a lot of YouTubers are seen as being, they take everything for granted. You know, according to some viewers, they take it for granted because they've got too big or. And quite honestly, I don't think that that's the case because as a YouTuber, now previously before I become a YouTuber myself, I would have been right on that bandwagon saying, you know what, they're too big for their own good, and they don't think about us. But I'm going to give you a tip, and this one comes from the heart. There is no YouTuber worth watching that does not have you, the viewer, you, the subscriber, you, the potential subscriber, as their primary goal. Making you happy makes us happy because if you're happy, you'll come back and you'll tell your friends. And that's all we want. And who could ask for anything more? And also, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please do be sure to subscribe now. And be sure to tell all your friends about the channel. It is getting ready to get a lot. Things are getting ready to be a lot different. I'll just put it that way. Because, well, that's the truth of the matter. Things are going to be different in a very big way. Now, I'm going to go ahead and give it a few extra minutes for some more people to join. And then we'll get into what I believe is the next possible next WoW expansions. And there's a few different ones. And each one of them, actually, if you look at each one of them, and I'm not going to give it away just yet, but if you look at them all separately, you'll see that they could actually be one mega expansion, and quite a few of these be joined together. So it is very, very possible. Now, again, I do, I do definitely appreciate you guys being here at any time. I don't care if you pop in and you watch a video on my channel for 10 seconds. I appreciate that 10 seconds, because that's 10 seconds you didn't have to give my channel. You didn't have to give me, and I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and pop on over into Nazmir and do some world quests. But what time we're doing that, let's go ahead and get started. Have you ever thought about the possibility of Neolopa as an expansion? Okay, there's mystery surrounding it, 110%. It's 110% mystery. Okay, and it could be the center of the Black Empire. Okay, and if that's the case, it's definitely got a lot to offer us going forward. Also, have you ever thought about the possibility of the locations of Neolopa? Now, there's a lot of people that will say that Neolopa is automatically going to be underwater. It's going to be a water thing, but is it? Because deep down, I'm starting to believe that Neolopa could be either in the past, for example, alternate Draenor. We had alternate Draenor. Who's to say that we don't now have alternate Azeroth in general? And on alternate Azeroth, we have Neolopa. For example, we would have Neolopa. Let me bring up the map here. Here, we see Broken Isles. Here, we see Northern Pandaria. Who is to say that Neolopa does not take the place of one of these zones? Of the Broken Isles, of Pandaria, whatever, on alternate Azeroth. It's always been something that made me wonder, and as far as it being in outer space, that's also a very good possibility, because we have traveled, time traveled, we've also traveled into space. It is not something that would be unheard of for us to do, and with that being said, it leaves also open up where in space. Do we have to go through multiple zones in space to get to Neolopa? Is it some kind of a mystery that we have to unravel? Sort of like the Secret Finders organization in WoW. They automatically now, if there's a secret that comes up, they are on it. They're trying to uncover it. They're looking to find out what's going on. And I'm going to check something here. Because it is not showing me that I'm live. It's showing me that I'm live, but not that. Okay, I'm hoping, but it didn't do like it did once before. I did this once before and found out that it was set to private. Okay, it's not, so that's good. It's just taking people a little bit of time to get here, so that's nothing, no big deal. The sooner the better, But whenever you get here, I'll be here and waiting on you guys. But anyway, as I was saying, Neolopa, I do believe is going to be a very, very interesting area for us to travel to. I think that it's going to open up a whole new ball game for us. It's going to take us to zones that we've never been. It's also going to introduce us to things that we may have never seen. Possibly even taking us to an alternate universe so that we are now able to visit areas in WoW that we don't have on our world, Azeroth. So it is something that I have thought about. Also, I see that we have some people popping in. Speak up, let me know who we got, and welcome to the chat. We are just now getting started. We are, of course, discussing the possible World of Warcraft expansions after Battle for Azeroth. And again, be sure that you tell your friends and that you tune in for the premiere at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now that will be 1/2 hour after this stream ends. And I hope to see you guys there. It's going to be a very interesting video. And also, guys, I know that there's some that I've talked to who say that they no longer do any of the world quests. You know, it's a waste of time. It's not going to help me. I'm above it. It's not going to do me any good. Well, I don't know about you, but 2,000 gold, I wish it was dollars, 2,000 gold is very good to me, okay, for a few minutes of work. Now, to each their own, but personally, I enjoy getting the gold, so I'm going to do all of the world quests that I can get my hands on. Also, I am going to be starting, at a request of one of my viewers, and I am going to be starting a series where I will be doing world dungeons all over Azeroth. Every dungeon, every expansion, it does not matter. If it is in the previous expansions or if it's in this expansion, I'm going to be doing those, and I'm going to show you just exactly what I get in raw gold, as well as what I get in gear. And then I'm going to put the gear, once I get all of the dungeons from, for example, vanilla, or all of the raids from vanilla, done. Anything that I found that was BOE and worth selling,
I need to target something first.
I'm going to put it on the auction house. And then when I open up the mill and find out how much sold, what sold, how much gold was made, etc., I'm going to do that live so you can join in and see it firsthand exactly how much was made. So that is definitely going to be something that I think you'll enjoy, or hopefully you'll enjoy. I know I'm looking forward to it because it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Now, also, if you've noticed a different tone, a different enthusiasm, if you will, there's a very good reason for that, and I'm going to be making a video explaining it a little bit more. But when I first started this channel, I wanted it to be a channel that you guys could come to anytime, anyhow, get what you needed, and you didn't have to worry about, this going on or that going on. You didn't have to worry about a bunch of fluff, where people come in and put a bunch of stuff that you, quite frankly, you don't need to see people dancing around in order to find out where to go to make gold, And that was always my goal. I wanted to make sure that if you didn't want to see that stuff, you could come to my channel and you didn't have to worry about it. But in doing so, it kind of, I don't know, I let a lot of the fun seep out of making the videos. I let a lot of the fun seep out of the game, because when you're playing the game and you have a schedule, which, by the way, I no longer will be doing the schedule, and you'll see why in the upcoming video. But when you're doing a schedule and you have to play the game, 10, 12 hours a day in order to get what you need, it takes a lot out of you. It takes a lot out of the game in general. It's no longer fun like it used to be. It's no longer as exciting, and that has all changed. And like I said, you'll see why when you watch the new video, which will be coming up probably by the end of the night. So that's going to be something for you to keep an eye out for. Now, also, let's go ahead and move on. Sorry, my nose is itching. And but let's go ahead and move on to the next possible expansion. And that is the backside of Azeroth. And I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but let's just take a look at the map. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Azeroth map. Okay, as you can see, it's kind of getting full. Okay, we have the Maelstrom, Broken Isles, Kul Tiras, Zandalar, Pandaria, or Pandaland as I usually call it, Northern Kalimdor, and Eastern Kingdom. Now, I don't know about you, but it's kind of getting full. The remains of Darnassus over here. The, straight up little islands over here on Kalimdor, which, the Blood Mist Isles, Azura Mist, and again the remains of Darnassus. But it's getting full. Have you ever wondered what is on the back side? Let's take a look at the world map. Okay, here, of course, we have Outlands, and you only see a part of it. You have the same for Draenor. But let's take a look here. We're only seeing, if we was facing a globe, okay, we would be seeing the one side of the globe. That's it. We have no idea what's on the back side. Now, what I wish we could do is come here, click, and it would take us to the back side. But it's not. It's not going to yet, but I think it will soon. Because on the back side, even if you go up in the Vendikar and you're in the Vendikar and you're looking at the map, looking down on Azeroth, you're going to see a portion of it. And then the rest is shrouded in mist. It's shrouded in clouds, and it's just not able to be seen. You can even see it here. You see all the clouds of mist around it. You have no way of seeing the back side, no matter where you're from, no matter what point of view you're looking at. Okay, and we have never been able to venture into the back side of Azeroth. We've never been able to go there because I don't think that Blizzard has been ready for us to go there yet. But what could be back on the back side? What could be on the back side? It could be Neolopa. It could be the Dragon Isles. It could be a million and one other things. It could be the beginning of World of Warcraft 2. So that's always been something that I've wondered on, if we would ever get a World of Warcraft 2. For example, I play Hitman. I've played Hitman for years. I've played Hitman since Hitman Codename 47. Okay, I've played all of the games, all of the Hitman games, and I still do. And here's the reason. They keep it fresh. Okay, it's never dull. You don't have a dull moment on the game. You always wonder what's coming next. Is there another expansion coming up? Is there another game coming up? What is coming my way? Okay, so you're always wondering. And I think it's time that we start wondering with WoW. Now, I do believe that we will be getting a expansion reveal at BlizzCon this year. Now, I don't know if I'll be doing BlizzCon. If I do the virtual ticket this year, I will be streaming it. So definitely, if I do see that I'll be doing that, I will let you know. But currently, I cannot promise one way or the other. Now, because quite honestly, I don't know what's coming one day to the next. Okay. So, do you guys have any ideas as to what could be coming in the next expansion? Where's it going to take us? If you have any ideas, you have any questions, you have any thoughts, any island or anything that you've wanted to see in the game, let me know. I'll do some research and pop up a video for you, or a live stream if that's what you prefer. But next we have on my list of possibles a expansion about the Ethereals. Okay, and I know that everybody knows who I'm talking about because, well, I'll pop one up here right now. They're going to, and there we are. Okay, and this guy's going to let me reshape myself to be something else. So here, I just turned into this pirate. Okay, so, but the Ethereals, are they good? Are they bad? If you want to find out, watch the premiere coming up in just over an hour. But next we have Elune. Now, everybody has always wondered, I know I have, about Elune. We see her talked about. We've had little hints, but what do we actually know about Elune? Okay, Elune is more or less a moon. She's to do with the moon, and she is void. Okay, she is possibly corrupted by the void. Also, I believe she could be a possible Titan. Now, I may be wrong. If you think I am, by all means, let me know down below in the comments. Or if you're watching this live, be sure to let me know in the live chat. Now, also, I don't know if I can do it from here. I don't think I can. Maybe. No. If you go back to one of the zones that you can see the moon, or the sky, rather, and you'll see the little bit of a glimmer in the sky where Argus was, where we traveled and we defeated the enemy in the sky. Okay? Now, there's always going to be that Argus little glimmer of shining in the sky. And one of the devs said some time back, if the glimmer, if it stops shining, that's when we need to be concerned. Makes you wonder. I know it does me. It makes me wonder why we should be concerned if it stops glimmering. I mean, it's why? What does that mean? What does it signal for us? Is that telling us that there's a old god on the way, or that the Burning Legion are returning? What does it mean? So at this point, let's go ahead and head on over here. We're going to knock these two out. And I'll go ahead and knock that one out. I may, depending here, let's see, tortilla. Okay, I got one there I can do. How many of the turtles do I have in this zone? Okay, only one. So, I need to go ahead and do that one, this, and this. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these taken care of. And like I said, no matter what, you guys don't ever quit doing your world quests, because they are going to always help. For example, let me show you my
and I
screen.
think it is a good time to make
Okay,
good.
now I've got 405,
Free the
421,
souls trapped in
390.
those horrors
Now keep
and
that in
guide
mind.
them to
390,
Bwansamdi's
390,
temple.
405. Of course, a shirt, which is level 1. A tabard, 400, 400, 385, 385, 385, 380, 385, 385, 385, and 400. So when it tells me here on the map that by doing just these two here, I'm going to get 2 items that are 395 or above. Now I do have a possibility, but it may Titan, or not Titan Forge, but whatever it's called now. What is it called here? Hold on. Or is it called Titan Forge now? Anyway, you know, when thought I had one that was. I guess I don't. But anyway, Warforged, I see that I have Warforged here. And Titan Forge. So I guess it is Titan Forge and Warforged. So, anyway, it could do that. If not, and it's an item that I can use, that's all that matters to me. Let's see here. Spirits Within. 12 spirits return to the necropole.
Dark
Okay.
Mojo feeds this creature. Feed the souls back to Bwansamdi.
Well, let's go ahead and help this guy here out. Okay, so more or less, like I said, why not do your world quest? That's the question I always ask people when they up and say, well, I don't do my world quest anymore. Why not? Okay, even if you only get your war resources, why wouldn't you do it for that? I mean, I have no reason not to. But also, Light and Death expansion. I think that is going to be one that I feel will happen, if not now, in the future. And I know that you guys are probably thinking, well, it could not, but I think it will. And the reason being, good versus evil, life versus death. It is a very, very, very plausible idea. Also, one of the biggest and the best I think will happen is going to be none other than the Dragon Isles. Now, I think the Dragon Isles is on the backside of Azeroth. And I've already said that once on this stream already. But I also believe that it will be an expansion surrounding the Dragon Isles. And the reason being, in Dataman text recently, we seen Rapion. The big bad from a few expansions back. He constantly is trying to get the Alliance and the Horde to go to war. Well, guess what? We are at war. So he's going to be very happy. Okay? And long story made short, he's a dragon. He is one of the black dragonfly. Well, we are going to see a lot of the dragonflies coming full circle. We're going to start to see the dragonflies, black, all of them. I mean, and in one of the quests that we have, we don't have it yet, but it does come up shortly. Hopefully I don't know, maybe on Tuesday. We can only hope. But it sends us to Natharian's lair. And when we go there, we're going to be met not by Rapion, but by one of his cronies, by one of his people. Okay? And they are going to tell us that Rapion is on a mission. He is searching for the Dragon Isles. Now, the Dragon Isles, it plays such a very big part in the WoW lore. Okay, because with the Dragon Isles, you have all of these different dragons represented. Okay, they are all represented on the island. And they all, each and every one of them, have been weakened at one point or another in the history of WoW so far. They've all been weakened. Well, the one way that I can think of to strengthen them, to bring them back to their full glory, would be the Dragon Isles. And I think that's where we will be going very, very, very soon. Now, I don't think that we'll have to wait until the next expansion to go to the Dragon Isles, because I think that we're going to introduce the Dragon Isles in this expansion, and then we will see the full Dragon Isles and what it has to offer us coming up in the next expansion. Now, what do you guys think this is, all going to lead to? Do you guys think that, I'm wrong? Do you have another idea? Let me know. And again, if you're popped in and you're watching the live stream, thank you for being here. If not, and you're watching this on a playback, again, thank you for watching. And please let all your friends know about the channel, and let them know about the premiere that's getting ready to start just 30 minutes after this stream ends. So it's not going to be very long at all. It is 1 hour and 1 minute away. So I do believe that it's well worth your time. So hopefully I'll see you guys there. And nope, we're not done here yet. We're not done. What I would like to say is, I know that you guys could go anywhere. Okay, you could go to Pyromancers, you could go to Alacoms, you could go to Asmongold, you could go to 1,000,001 channels. Okay, I know this. And I appreciate you taking your time and putting your faith in me to be a member of my channel. Now, also, and I know that this is going to sound like a shameless way of promoting, and I'm not trying to do that, but I want you guys to know that I am going to be setting up a Patreon channel, as well as the channel does have membership enabled for anybody that wants to be a member. You don't have to. My content will always be free, but it does help if at any time you guys are willing or able to help support the channel. Because my goal is to go 110%, nothing but gaming, and to give it all. Give it my all. Now, if you missed it, I do believe it was about 2 weeks ago, I did a live stream on Hitman, and I got some very positive feedback on that. I will be doing another one coming up in a few days. If not, who knows? If I'm feeling up to it after the premiere, I may do it tonight. Who knows? I love playing games. Gaming is my life. It's always been my life. I've always been a huge gamer. Always. Started out at a very early age, and as far as my way of looking at it, I'll be playing games until the day they put dirt in my face and put me underground. So, it's always been something that I've enjoyed. And as my uncle used to say, if you enjoy what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. And that's my goal. I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy making it for you. I want to see you enjoy it. And I want to see this channel grow. Okay, so far in the last few days, I've seen it growing a little bit. But I want to see it grow beyond belief. Because not for me. Okay, I know a lot of people say, well, yeah, you want it to grow because if it grows, you're going to get, money. Yeah. YouTube does pay the creator for putting the content on the channel. But, in all honesty, for a small channel like mine, it is not all that amazing on how much it pays. I believe right now, I believe it's like I've been getting about $100 every 2 months. Now, I know to some people that may seem like a lot, but hey, it's not really. It's not. But I'm not here altogether for money. Now, I'd be lying to you if I said, I don't care about the money. I don't care about the money. Of course I do. Who don't? There's not a one of you that can tell me you don't care about money. But I'm also here because I enjoy it. Because I want to be here. And I want to be here for you guys. So, as far as anything else, I know that some of you have messaged me and wanted to know, when was I going to do some other games other than the ones I've already done. Okay? You want to know when I'm going to do, for example, something besides Hitman, besides WoW. Coming up in the next 24 hours, you'll have more videos on a totally different game. And if those videos get the support that I'm thinking they will, then I will be more than happy to go and do a live stream on each of the games that I'm going to be playing. Now, it won't be every week that you get a live stream from each and every game. That would be just a little bit too much to do, because I have quite a few games that I have in mind to play. But I'll do what I feel that you guys want me to do and what you guys need me to do. Also, if you guys, if you're watching this video, please, I'm not one who begs, but if it takes it, that's what I'll do. Please let me know in the description, or in the comments in the description. Been a busy day, guys. In the comments section on the videos, if you watch a video from me, like, for example, you're watching this one, and you see, hey, you know what, I think this will be awesome. I think you know, that maybe he should make a video on something else, on this, or a video on a different game, or you would like to know something about me, something about my life in general, you let me know what it is you want a video on, you want a live stream on, you want to know about me, and I guarantee you, if it's doable, if it's something I can do in my own, you know, do within my power, I will do it. You won't have to wait very long, and I guarantee you that I'll give it my all. So, hopefully that's something that you guys would be interested in. I do have about another 20 minutes on this.
My people deserve a peaceful crossing to the other side.
After that 20 minutes, we
thanks
will
to
go
you,
ahead and
champion.
end the live stream and go ahead and get prepped for the premiere. Now, I don't know if any of you have, if you've never done a premiere, if you've never been part of a premiere, more or less what we're going to do is we're going to watch the video together, live. And we're going to experience it
Dark Mojo
together.
feeds this creature. Feed the
And
souls back to Bonsam.
you're going to be able to interact with me. You're going to be able to tell me what you think, if you like it, if you don't like it. Let me know either way. You know, I mean, I know a lot of YouTubers who, you know, if you want to hear, if you've got something good to say to me, fantastic, say it. If not, I don't want to hear it. Well, I'm not that way. And the reason I'm not that way is this. I was always told that if you take only the good that people say and you don't even listen to the bad, you can never be better than you are. So I want all incoming, all comments. I want to know everything you think, everything you have to say about the videos, about the channel. You know, obviously I would prefer to keep it on a somewhat adult level. I'm going to put it that way, an adult level. Because, you know, I've seen some people come on and they automatically start with the name calling, you know. I was on one guy's video and watching it, and next thing I see, people are talking to him like trash. I mean, literally, they're talking to this man like he ain't nothing but trash. They're calling him names. They're talking about his, you know, he's fat, he's short, he's skinny, he's this or he's that, you know, and it's like everybody's talking trash.
Dark Mojo feeds
And
this creature.
I've always
Feed the
been
souls
one
back
that
to
believes
Bonsam.
when it comes to somebody's appearance, you may think that you're, you know, the next best thing to,
I need to get close.
you know, to gold or whatever. You're it. But to somebody,
That's too far away.
you may not be that swift looking. They may not like the way you look. And you wouldn't want them to comment on you and say things about how you look or what you've had a hamburger today. Oh, versus a sesame seed hung in your tooth or in between your teeth, you know. And you wouldn't want that. So I would prefer to keep it professional or at least adult, so that everybody can enjoy the chats, enjoy the comments section, enjoy the community tab, which, by the way, community tab is still open, guys, so be sure to use it. And I would prefer to keep it so that everybody can enjoy it. And also, if you've not noticed, I'm going to be going back and updating all of the descriptions of my videos and live streams and so on. Thank God I have a tool like TubeBuddy that helps me do that, because if not, it would take me forever to get updated. But I'm going to be adding the link to my Discord channel. Discord is open for everybody.
Well done. That
So
creature
please do
will
be
trouble
sure to
us
pop
no
over
longer.
and check that out. I believe that you'll enjoy it. My goal for Discord is I want to make Discord a way that we can all keep in touch, all of us communicate, and all of us share ideas. For example, you see that there is a quest here. What rots beneath? Okay, you see this. It's just now popped up and it's new and it's got a great reward. Go to Discord. Let everybody know. Let's share. Let's communicate. And that's my goal for the Discord. Now I will be also keeping my links, things that are going on the channel will be posted there, so that everybody can kind of keep up to date, if you will. So it makes things a lot easier. Okay, I don't need that one, but I do need this. Okay, so we have just a few more moments. Anybody is in live chat, or anybody, if you're watching this on playback, be sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the video, what's going on with you, and I will be more than happy to respond. My goal is to make sure that I respond to each and every single comment. Now, there are a few other things that I did want to go over with the Light and Death. Okay, we have Shadowlands. Now, Shadowlands is where, well, we assume that's where they had Vol'jin, right? But who had him there? I don't think it was Bon Samedi, because Bon Samedi come up in one of the quests we did and said, the boss not going to be happy. Who's the boss? For God's sake, Bon Samedi is the Loa of Death. Who's the boss of that? Who is his boss? Who could his boss be? I would love to know. Now, I do think that Bon Samedi, his boss, and the person or persons who captured or released, ever how you want to look at it, Vol'jin, I do believe that they will be two new characters that we have coming up. But the question of the day is, and I'm going to be starting with questions of the day in each video. Each time I do a video, there will be a question in it, and the very first one who answers that question, I will be pinning your comment. And I'll give you a shout out in the next video. So, the question of the day for today, who do you think suggested or whispered or ever how spoke to Vol'jin and said, make Sylvanas Windrunner war chief? Who do you think it was? I have a few ideas, and I'm going to be making a video of that with those ideas. So stick around for that. I think it's going to be very interesting. And also, what do you think about Calia Menethil? Now, everybody looks at Calia as, she was the victim of Sylvanas and blah, blah, blah. And she was. She was killed. But now, Calia is the equivalency of a light-forged undead. Okay? A void, or a light-forged undead. Now, why? Why did she come back as a light-forged undead? And I know that, there's a lot of people who have said that this was the one way that the Alliance could have undead. But Why would they want them? Why would they want the undead? Because quite honestly, when Sylvanas first become the Banshee Queen, when she first become what she is, she came back to the Alliance and she asked for them to welcome her back into the Alliance. Because she was one of the elves, okay? She was one of the Alliance.
Would you be willing to lend
But
a hand?
the Alliance wanted nothing to do with it. So why would they want now to have a light forged, or a, ever how you want to look at it, as undead?
Another
To me,
turtle made it to the water.
it don't make any sense. But, you know, to each their own. I personally think that it's just a way of giving the Alliance a character that is super cool, and it is. It is. I think that the Light Forged undead
It's so nice to see you.
is
baby.
absolutely awesome.
Come
But
on,
what do you think? Do you think that this was a filler, more or less? Or do you honestly think that this was meant
Another
as
turtle made
an
it to the
actual,
water.
you know, ally for the possible allied race? Because right now, well, Kalia is one of the only
Another turtle
Light
made it to the
Forged
water.
undead. But we do have another one, Derek Proudmoore. And
The cycle of life. Can
maybe
be
that's all it
cruel.
takes. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Derek and Kalia make
Another
little
turtle
undead
made
Light
it to
Forged
the water.
babies. Who knows? You know? Well, I guess we'll have to wait and
Another
see on
turtle
that.
made it to the water.
But, and welcome. I see that we have somebody joining us, who
Another
just joined.
turtle made it to the
Be
water.
sure to stick around, because at 10:30 Eastern Standard Time we have a premiere of a video that I'm just now releasing. It is going to be premiered first time live 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, and I would very much appreciate it if all of you would show up, be there, watch it, and let's chat. Talk about it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if there's any ideas you have for new videos. If there's anything that you want to see in a video, let me know that as well. Because, like I said,
Well, aren't you a sprite?
yes, I'm all about enjoying it, but I'm also about making sure you enjoy the videos as well. Sorry about that. Had to get a drink.
Another turtle made it to the water.
I was
The cycle of
drinking
life
some
can be cruel.
Tang. I don't know if you guys ever drunk Tang when you was
Another
a
turtle
kid
made
or
it to
not,
the
but
water.
that was one of the drinks that my mom and my dad always had around the
Another
house.
turtle
It
made
was
it to
something
the
us
water.
boys could always look forward to being in the refrigerator for us
Another
to
turtle made
get
it
a
to the
drink
water.
and head right back outside to finish
Another turtle
doing whatever
made it
we
to
was
the
doing that
water.
day. And there was always some kind of
Another turtle
a
made it to the
project,
water.
if you will, going on. Always. And if you are like me,
Together in
you
balance.
enjoy having
But I
some kind of
can't
little
help
project
cheering
going
for
on.
the little
I know, but
turtles.
even right now, I have side projects going on around the clock, more or less. I'm always
Another
thinking. I
turtle
always have
made it
my
to the
notepad
water.
with me, for example, because if I'm, well, one of my favorite TV shows, and you guys may laugh, but if you do, it's nothing new. I've had people laugh about it before, so nothing new. I love watching Food Network. Okay. And yes, I know some people may say, well, that's obvious. You're big, you're heavy. But no, I love to learn to cook. Okay. When I first got married to my wife, I couldn't burn water. I literally could not cook at all. Very first time that I tried to make breakfast, I cooked the pork chops so hard they was golden brown, beautiful looking, but they was hockey puck. You could play hockey with these things. So it's definitely a learning process, you know. And one of my favorite cooking shows is Guy's Grocery Games, and also the Restaurant Impossible with Mr. Robert Irvine. If you've not watched it, I will put a link in my description or in the comment below so you can go watch it. It is a fantastic freaking TV show that I think you'll love. Okay. But, you know, even when I'm watching my shows, even when I'm sitting and relaxing with music like I was moments before this live stream started, even when I'm doing that, I always have a notepad handy. And why? That way, if I have an idea of a video, and here are some of the ideas that I have going forward. Pages after pages of ideas. And you'll be seeing those coming up. So stick close for that. And each and every idea that I have, I write them down. Some of them make it to a video. Some of them make it to a live stream. Some of them, after I do research on it, don't make it out of the gate. But, you know, for example, here, I have the Alliance Betrayal. Because that is something that Blizzard kind of let out of the barrel, or let out of the bag. Because Ian Hezekostas has self-said that while the Horde is having this ongoing saga, and this is not his exact words, but while the Horde is having their ongoing conflict between, do you choose Sylvanas, do you choose Sourfang, will you side with Bane and help the Sourfang issue go forward? Or will you go to Thanos and tell them what's going on? You know, those choices matter. But Ian said that he did not think just yet that the Alliance was ready for that. Now, that didn't say that, you know, it's not going to happen for the Alliance because we're super cool and, you know, we don't need that, and it's just never going to happen because our people are strong. No, he said not
the Empire,
yet.
right here.
Not
show me
yet.
your coin, and I will show you
And
my way.
that to me says that it is coming. And that to me also poses a question. Who is the betrayer on the Alliance? And could that also be part of what leads to the upcoming third faction? And yes, I said third faction. I do have more on that, and it will be released in an upcoming video. I have 5 minutes, guys. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, feel free to go ahead and pop them up, because after 5 minutes this stream will be ending, so that I can go get a snack, grab a drink, which I've already got, as you can see, and be back here with very much anticipation on the premiere. But as I said, guys, always be sure to do your world quest, your dailies, if you want to call them that. I know a lot of people do. You know, they look at it as a daily quest. Oh, it's just, you know, dailies coming back. And it is. Ooh, a double. That's great. That's great to know. Okay, so I will go ahead and head on over to the Terrace of the Devoted. Got a double header on the Tortillians there, and that will finish that up and go ahead and give me that piece of gear. And also, guys, I've already started on my, and I didn't want to show you guys this just yet, but I might as well, because it kind of was in the background when I was just looking at my bags. I've already been going to some of the dungeons, okay? I've already been doing the dungeons and writing down and doing the videos and so on, getting some of the gear ready, and I think you're going to really be interested. So stick around for that. So we have 2 minutes left. So let me just go ahead and say that I do appreciate each and every one of you that have come out. I appreciate each and every one of you that watch this video on playback, or that share this video with your friends, or this live stream with your friends. Be sure to tell all your friends, by the way, guys, because each and every Saturday you can look forward to a World of Warcraft live stream. Now, also, if 9 o'clock Eastern Standard is not good for everyone, please, everybody be sure to put down in the description, or down in the comments, rather, what time is best for you. Now, obviously, not everybody's going to be, the peak time. Obviously, if we have 75% of the answers being 7 o'clock Eastern Standard, then that's what we'll do. And, we got to go with the majority there. So, anyway, I do definitely appreciate your help. We have 1 minute, and I am going to go ahead and end this stream. And
Before a young Tortollan can inscribe
well, you know
their
what?
first
Let's
scroll,
go ahead
they
and
need
see.
to practice
Let
their
me
basic
finish up these
shapes.
2 quests.
Can you show this
They
little
are
ones how
right
it's
here
done?
and very easy to do. And that way you can see what gear I get from this. And I've really got to where I enjoy these shell games, if you will. It's something I've kind of got used to doing, and it's going to kind of suck when they take them away, because obviously the Tortillians, unless it's as a playable race, I don't think that they are going to go forward with Tortillians, as a world quest, unless we go back like we do in other expansions. Okay, so and again, I do see some people popping in and out. We do have a live premiere coming up in just 30 minutes on this channel, so be sure, head on over to the premiere. If you look on the home page of the channel, it's going to be there, and you can just go ahead and click, set a reminder, or you can just hang out there, because as soon as I grab a drink and a sandwich or a snack or something, I will be heading right on over there now as soon as this live stream ends, and we will be chatting it up until the thing goes live, until the video is live. Now, also, guys, this one here, I don't know if you guys have picked up on it or not. A lot of people have got aggravated. Oh, I hate these things, the ones here where you run around. But if you watch the way it goes,
I've seen worse. But
if
I'm
you
sure
watch
you
the
can
way
do better.
that the tracing of the stars, or whatever you want to call it, goes, if it goes left,
Well,
run
aren't you
right.
a spry young thing?
If it goes right, turn left.
Adventurers are
Okay,
so
for example,
polite
this one goes
these
this way, so
days.
I'm running this way. And as soon as I run the course,
Oh, no, no, no. That's not setting a good example for the
And-
young ones.
okay, the turtle woman
It's
here,
so
or man,
nice
whatever,
to see you, dearie.
is going to be difficult today. Okay.
I've seen worse.
Yeah,
I'm
they are
sure
going to
you can
be
do
very
better.
difficult today. But
Have
we
you
will
come to
get it
speak to
before I
old
get
Nola?
done here, and then I'll call it. Okay, so run this way.
I've seen worse.
But I'm sure you can do better.
Okay, this
You look
thing
like
has
you can
really
appreciate
started
a
to
good
aggravate
story.
me. Normally, it's a very easy one.
Your line
Okay,
work is
there we go.
Impressing the children.
Okay, so
Look at their
finally,
little eyes light
and
out.
as a reward, of course, you get a ring, but not anything I need. So let's head on over and see what the reward for this one is, and then I'll end this stream and we will head on to bigger and better. So let's go ahead and stop here at the Volpira Hideaway. Go ahead and grab that chest. And again, we'll just have to wait and see what it's going to be. And also, guys, if you're looking for a reputation guide, I'm going to be doing a reputation guide on how you can blow this reputation grind completely out of the water and get all the reputation you need. And also, I'm going to go over the rewards for each and every individual rep grind. Okay, what you get, how you get it, how much it costs, the whole 9 yards.
What did you bring me?
Because I've been hearing a lot of people talk about how the rep grind is so hard, it is a pain in the rear
What did
to
you
get
bring
the reputation with a certain faction or whatever, and it's really not. As you can see, I'm exalted with everything here. I am less than 1,000 away from my next chest with Zandalari. I just got one in Baldoon. Tortillian, I am right about 4150 away. And here, I just kind of got started on it as well. So, I've got like just over 8,000 on it. But as soon as we land, I'll go ahead and turn this in. I should say go ahead and complete the quest to be a Tortolian Seeker, ever how you want to say that, and see what piece of gear we get. Now this is supposed to reward a 395 ring or trinket for my spec. We'll see what one I get. And guys, it's always fun to come in, spend a little bit of time with you guys, get to know you guys better. And as I've always said, I'm an open book. If you have questions, feel free. Okay, feel free. I'm not ever going to, turn questions away. Now, obviously, if your question is, what's your social security number, your bank card number, and your birthday? That's not going to happen, obviously. But anything that's within reason, if you need to know, or you want to know, or you're just curious to know,
What are your hero rates
I will give you that.
and estimated funeral expenses?
Okay, so a $3.95 ring. And as you can see, that will replace both of my rings, actually. I could replace either one. So I got a $3.95 ring out of that. And that is always an easy one because you only do 3 tortillions questions. So that's going to wrap it up, guys. See you guys in just a few moments over on the live premiere screen. And we'll see you then.